Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. The tarot card for today is the Page of Cups. This one is in French, people. Apprentie.e, Coupes, something like that. And it is by Cyber Mon Amour, which you can find on Instagram. We are still coming off of yesterday's new moon in Sagittarius, and Mercury, which is currently in Capricorn, will begin its final retrograde of the year today, and that will conclude on January 1st. So my advice, keep your New Year's plans close to home. Moon moves into Capricorn mid-morning, and it makes two lovely aspects, one being a sextile with Saturn and the other a trine with Jupiter. So you might find it possible to be both responsible and social in that order. And what of our card? What of our page? Well, we know they are messengers, right? And they bring certain types of messages. Each one is a little bit different. And also the possibility of new beginnings. Now let's talk about all the things that this card can be. Creative and intuitive. But it's also the most subtle of all four. And I say this because a lot of times in life we take things for granted as we're going through our day. And I am one of those firm believers that there's no such thing as coincidence. All right? You might think when things happen that that's all it is. But the universe, like I said, is very subtle and kind of sets things up. And the best way I can describe it, if you can picture in your mind a little map, and everybody's on this little map like a little push pin, and you have, a route you're taking, someone else has a route they're taking, right? But sometimes those paths cross, sometimes we're redirected, we're detoured, and if you watch where everybody's going and you see the interactions, it's setting everything up. I know it's a little weird to describe it that way, but to me, that is this card. It's almost as though you're more like a game piece, like a participant, but not totally, choosing your own direction, at least not at this time. Sometimes we need to be, shifted in different directions so we find what is best for us. We talked about that yesterday with the Seven of Pentacles when making those intentions for the new moon. Do you know what's in your highest and best interest? Perhaps the universe does, and it's doing its best to guide you. So you have the responsible part of the day, and you have the social part of the day. As an example, let's say you're not really out trying to be social, but you're out. Maybe you're shopping for whatever holiday you celebrate, and something happens, very casual. You don't really think anything of it. Later on down the line, you might find that chance encounter, right? Because Jupiter is involved. Keep that in mind. When Jupiter is involved, things kind of happen that way. Jupiter likes to help you make those connections with others, and time will tell where they lead. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.